And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day 1 action. It's Salzburg up against Bayern Munich.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. But if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Benjamin Pavard plays with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Leroy Sané plays with Kingsley Coman out wide. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage match day 1 underway. Coman. And a significant block following that cross. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's been brilliant for them. He's their leading goal scorer and his general play in the top third of the pitch has been so clever. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Alphonso Davies. Sané has it. Well, space for them here. It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, nothing comes of it. Illegal play and hence a free kick. Mohamed Kamara. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
He's driven in the corner. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Christensen. Promising move. Kamara. Excellent passing. Fruitful looking attack. Can they nudge in front? Oh, that's sizzling. Müller. Marcel Sabitzer. Options in the middle. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Marcel Sabitzer. Tremendous challenge. Okafor. Well, able to close down the shot. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Not messing around with that clearance. Sané. But really sticking to their task defensively. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Sané. Makes the move to the inside. Well, he's won the ball. And they have possession again. Sané. And crossed in there. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Andreas Ulmer. Keeping the ball moving. This looks interesting. Really vital interception. Christensen. Could be threatening. And space for the cross. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Well, half-time coming up shortly. It's a story of Bayern on top. Stuart, your take.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
It's a neat move. Well, disappointing end to the move. A sloppy pass. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, a very influential performance in the first half from Kingsley Coman. What did you make of it?
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
It's the opening match. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Sané. It's a perfect challenge. Adeyemi. A creative look about this. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. And he did well to cut it out. Crossing into the middle. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
An important interception. What can they do from here? And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. And time for the change now. Müller. Sané, fractionally offside. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Camara. Getting forward. Karim Adeyemi. A real opening now. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Joshua Kimmich. Alphonso Davies. Leroy Sané. Thomas Müller. Lewandowski. And fed forwards. A very timely interception. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And now they have the ball back. Ulmer. Promising attack this. The cross is on. Could be threatening. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
So, a level contest, 1-1. Marcel Sabitzer. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
How can they nudge in front late on here? And let's give credit to the defending. Space and time for the cross. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Able to get a body in the way. Intercepting it intelligently. Can they hit on the break? Coman. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Has a go. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Who can they pick out? Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar. And he takes it away. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Christensen. Antoine Bernard. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing at all to separate these two. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there.
And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Sané. And crossed in there. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such...
A real opening now. Could be threatening. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is... Has a go. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who can they pick out? Well, he read the flight of the ball brilliantly, but just couldn't quite keep it down. Narrowly over the bar.